Hello everybody! Let's do some Christmas in July. I've got a couple of these type of bulbs here first to look at. Here's the packaging they came in. And the other one. And we can take a look at them on the turntable. Very nice. There's the red one. Interior coated, got the nice deep red color, as you would expect from a bulb of this era. Let's check the green one. Green one's dead. No. Well, it might be dead soon. It came up bright, but get to see it illuminated, so that's a good thing. I've got some S11s, and I don't think these can be used outdoors, or I would put them in circulation on the house, but that looks like an indoor only finish on these. And also in that lot, I got one of these. So we got the patriotic colors going on here. One did briefly. The white one did. Red one works. Blue one works. So that's the way she goes. Oh yeah, that one's done. That bulb was cracked and lost its vacuum. That's what happened there. So I have to carefully take that one out. Well, let's start getting into some of the interesting stuff. As you can tell by the packaging, those are pretty old. And what do we have in here? Got some smooth cones and some of these snow cap lamps. Kind of going to do a 2-for-1 here. I'll populate those and then we'll get to take a look at something else I have acquired. Here's my test rig. And I have 2 matchless stars. In a video in December, I will be showing relamping one of these. One of them I learned to off camera, and then the other one I did on camera. Let's see what we got here. Here is a look at those matchless stars, and then the snow cap bulbs, and then these smooth cone Mazdas. I think this is a Japanese one here, but the rest are all Mazda, and then the matchless stars. So those are some good to have. I now have 3 of these violet colored lamps. So that is very awesome. Let's go on to the next set. Next on the list, I've got a couple packages of these Westinghouse Petite lamps. So look at the packaging on those. They are D43 designated. And I have been having my eye out for some of these for quite some time. Glad to have found some. Let's populate the light strand and see what they look like. The light strand is populated with 1 of each color. Those look real nice. No clue why those didn't sell better. I actually like the way they look a little bit better than this style. Very nice and interesting looking lamps. let's go on to the next style I've got. I am very happy to announce I found a set of these Mazda Christmas tree lamps, these luminous candles they had. Don't know how long they made them, 30s into the 40s. But that's the packaging. Pretty cool. We'll load some of these up in the Lightstrand and see what they look like. Here's a look at the luminous candles illuminated. Those are quite lovely. I noticed some say GE Mazda, some say GE Mazda USA. I've also noticed that on the advertisement. So not exactly sure what all that means. See, there's one that says GE Mazda USA. That one's simply GE Mazda. So I've got at least one of each color now. And I'm very happy to have these. If you recall, I had 2 blues and 2 whites on the tree last year for 2024. So we'll step it up a notch this year for 2025 with the addition of not only these, but those C5 Westinghouse Petite lights. Those will all complement everything real nicely. Here are a couple of oddballs. Got one of these pine cone type bulbs here, and then a Japanese exhaust tip bulb. Guess that's got a carbon filament in it. Not 100% sure, but pretty cool looking. So I got one more set of lights to check out. We'll get set up on that. And last item of the day is I found some more of these interior coated GE C7 bulbs. There's a couple of ceramic coated ones in there, but we'll check out these interior coated ones. I'll populate my test strand and be right back. I have the Lightstrand populated with the late 40s, early 50s GE interior coated C7 bulbs. So let's take a look at them. And there they are illuminated. Go in for a closer look. These have a interesting look to them. That textured look. There's the red. There's orange. There's the green one. And the blue one. And once again, these are the light bulbs I line the front porch woodwork with. Very nice looking, unique bulbs. So I'll keep my eye out for some more of these, and if the price is right, I'll go ahead and get them. And now it's time to take a look at the last 2 items for this Christmas in July of 2025. And last but not least, I had watched a Jordan Yu video earlier in the year where he got a couple of these little mini wreaths, and it jogged a childhood memory of mine. My late grandmother used to have these, and she had some red and white striped candles she would set in the middle of these. And I got to thinking, man, I'd like to find some of those and recreate that. So here it is. I don't have any AAA batteries handy, so I'm not going to be able to power these candles up right at the moment, but that's going to be on the dining room table. So once again, this has been Christmas in July for 2025. Thank you for watching.